Breaking news out of Antarctica has shocked the world. Scientists conducting deep ice research picked up strange radio signals, not random noise, but powerful rhythmic pulses. Almost like a heartbeat. Even more unsettling, the energy readings suggest something bigger than an entire continent might be moving beneath the ice. Something alive. In a remote section of Antarctica, faint outlines appear to form the shape of a massive head, so huge it looks like an ancient beast lying in wait. The image immediately sparked comparisons to one of the most terrifying figures in myth and scripture, Leviathan, the monstrous sea serpent said to swallow the earth, a symbol of chaos and the end of days. Could it be real? Could it have been sleeping under the ice all this time? Scientists insist it's probably just an illusion caused by ice formations and imaging glitches. But online theories are spiraling out of control. This is Leviathan waking up. The radio waves are its breathing. Antarctica isn't an empty wasteland. It's a forbidden zone hiding something colossal.
So you were saying there are continents we don't know about.
Do you think there's just 7? Just 7? That's what they told you. That's what they want you to believe. But Antarctica? It's hiding something bigger. Way bigger. Beyond Antarctica, there are lands we've never seen. Civilizations that have been hidden from us. Why do you think access is so restricted? Since 1959, no country has allowed free exploration. No one. We didn't discover Antarctica until 1820. That's a fact. Go look it up. And yet, somehow, it's right there on maps from the 1500s, drawn with precision. Coastlines, with mountains, with detail we shouldn't have had. Now ask yourself, how did they map a place no one had ever stepped foot on? Let's talk about the Orontius Phineas map, drawn in 1531. It shows Antarctica exactly where it should be, nestled under South America. Then there's the Walsey-Miller map, same story, and the Pinkerton map doesn't even bother pretending. It just leaves a hole where Antarctica belongs. They called it the Southern Land, and oddly enough, it was bigger than today's frozen chunk. Why? Because during the Ice Age, it was. Let that sink in. Whoever made the original maps knew Ice Age geography. So either someone traveled there thousands of years ago, or we're dealing with something far older, a civilization, lost, forgotten, but smart enough to chart the ends of the earth when we still thought the world was flat. These aren't just maps, they're fingerprints, clues left behind by hands that shouldn't exist in our history books, and yet they do. Go ahead, say it's a coincidence, but the evidence, it's staring right at us. What if I told you the movie Pirates of the Caribbean didn't just entertain, it revealed something ancient, something hidden? Look at the title. At World's End. You think that's a joke? They literally sail to the end of the known ocean, the edge. And then, a frozen wasteland. Massive ice walls. A blizzard so thick it swallows everything. Tell me, does that sound like fantasy to you? Or maybe, just maybe, it's a symbolic reflection of the truth we're not supposed to see. They reach this untouched place beyond maps, beyond reason. A place many believe surrounds our known world, an ice barrier. And it doesn't stop there. Ice Age? Same thing. A group trapped inside a valley surrounded by a gigantic wall of ice. They think that's all there is. Sound familiar? It's not storytelling. It's sneaky disclosure. Truth wrapped in fiction. Why? So when people like me talk about it, we sound insane. Clever, huh? But once you see it, truly see it, you realize it's everywhere. And the sad part? Most people would rather stay blind. There's one place on Earth you're banned from going to. Well, sorta, and it's Antarctica. Now ask yourself this. If it's really just a big block of ice with some penguins chilling on it, why the hell is it the most guarded land on the map? Since 1959, over 50 countries, yes, countries who normally can't agree on anything, all signed a treaty that says you can't explore it freely. No backpack, no snowmobile, no, let me see what's out there. Only government missions, strictly watched. Why? Here's what messes with your head. Captain James Cook, a British explorer, that guy tried circling it 3 times, sailed 60,000 freaking miles, found no way in. But he did find huge ice walls, giant, towering, frozen cliffs, like the edge of a giant bowl. So tell me, why are there 200-foot-high walls around a normal continent? What's behind those walls? No flights over it, no crossing it, no GPS tracking. The only place on Earth where every nation plays nice. With silence. No war, no fighting, just pure obedience. So maybe it ain't just snow and science down there. Maybe Antarctica isn't the bottom of the world. Maybe it's the edge of everything. This is just the frost on the surface. What's buried deep is something else. We believe Antarctica is a frozen wasteland we can fly over and come back around. But what if that's not the case? I'm not here to convince you of anything. I'm just saying, have you ever truly thought about it? What if the place they tell you is just ice and science stations is actually something else? Something hidden, something off limits. Remember, whatever I say here is for entertainment purpose only. Now, why is it the only continent locked under an international treaty? Nobody owns it. Nobody lives there, and yet it's guarded tighter than a war zone. That doesn't feel strange to you? Now let's talk facts. In 1959, over 50 nations, many of them enemies, signed a deal. Leave Antarctica alone. No digging, no drilling, no claiming land. Just research. Since when does the whole world agree on anything? Especially for 60 plus years, that alone should wake you up. Let's talk flights. Ever seen one fly over Antarctica? No, that's because they don't. Planes go around it wasting fuel just to avoid the path. You think it's just bad weather? Or maybe there's something down there they don't want you flying over. And satellites? Same story. Antarctica always shows up blurred, cut off, or censored. You'll never find a clear full image of the land beneath that ice. Every other continent, crystal clear. But this one, a blind spot. Why? Here's the real kicker. Ancient maps, like the Peary Race map, show Antarctica with coastlines, rivers,